Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today. And this story is about two stars, two people that was going on to do massive things in their life. Nicole Thea was a YouTube star and she was also a dancer and she was soon to be a mother as well. She was 24 years old and she had 87,000 subscribers on YouTube and nearly 200,000 followers on Instagram. Her and her partner Global Boga, who is an artist, were sharing their story via their Instagram and YouTube channel of their pregnancy, the whole journey from beginning to end. And this sadly ended on Saturday with news that Nicole and her son had both passed away.
Literally gonna pop any moment now.
Not now. We don't want any early month coming, you know.
What?
We don't want any early birth. So any moment from next month, from July, so we need to get ready, man.
Yeah, from July.
This is the hospital
So
bag.
let's start with the hospital bag. It's so big.
I don't even know where a hospital bag is at this point.
Right, first of all we need to take this out.
It's very spacious, but that's one thing I like about it.
Yeah, it's very big and it's black. So first things first, we have got a bottle.
I think we should take two bottles in it.
Circumstances surrounding the death are still not confirmed at the moment, but a lot of people have been speaking about childbirth and maybe difficulties or problems with the labour. The influencer's family shared the news to her Instagram page yesterday, where they confirmed the dancer had passed away on Saturday morning. The post said their son was called Reign. And the statement read, "To all of Nicole's supporters and friends, it's with great sadness that we inform you that Nicole and her son have sadly passed away." The popular YouTube creator from London was just weeks away from her due date, and one of her YouTube videos, which documented her pregnancy, was shared by the family just minutes before her death was announced. The statement said Nicole pre-scheduled a few YouTube videos and Boga has made the decision to allow them to be aired. As a family, we ask that you give us our privacy in this time and we are truly heartbroken and struggling to cope with what has happened. It is currently unclear how she passed away, but tributes have poured in for the social media star. It's also highlighted the question of the treatment of black women during pregnancy. A lot of different research has gone into the discrepancies and also the inadequacies in a lot of cases where black women have been treated differently by health professionals in research in America and also the UK. I will leave some links in the description for a few references, but one story highlighted the fact that Beyonce and tennis player Serena Williams both admitted to having complications with their pregnancies that was not noticed by their maternity nurse. Between 2014 and 2016, 1 in 2,500 black women were at risk of dying during childbirth, more likely than white women. And there was various different reasons as to why this was explained, but one of them mainly being them overlooking the worries and concerns of pregnant mothers. Serena Williams and Beyonce both highlighted their pregnancy difficulties, and one of them wrote about preeclampsia and said that black women have a higher risk of developing this. And the tennis star Serena Williams says she was very lucky to survive after a lot of health complications around the birth of her daughter. Williams said she was grateful she had access to medical teams of doctors and state-of-the-art equipment, but that black women in the United States were not so lucky. And her comments also sparked a debate in the media. So, as I said, it's very early days in this story. It is pure speculation that people are saying this, but it definitely highlights a question about this. So I'm definitely going to keep you updated on the developments when they find out what the cause of death was. And I want to send my condolences to the family. And also, please pay your respects in the comments. And in this second story, it's again a person that was trying to make the best of their life, trying to be a good influence and trying to do something better and accomplish as much as they can. Champion MMA fighter Jahreau Shepherd, also known as Jay the Nightmare Shepherd, was stabbed to death at his 30th birthday party in the weekend. This follows several other murders in London over the weekend. that the media has described as a bloodbath. The London Evening Standard newspaper reported that the MMA fighter was stabbed near the Black Prince estate in the Kennington area just after 7 p.m. He was nicknamed Jay the Nightmare Shepherd, and he was found with stab injuries on the Black Prince estate by medics and officers who tried to stop the bleeding, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Mr. Shepherd and his family were at a barbecue on the estate when he was attacked. His mother had left the celebrations before the killing. His cousin, Tanisha Shepherd, told the newspaper that she was at the barbecue in the evening but had 2 small children, so she had to go. Everything was fine when they left. She said that Jay was amazing. He helped everyone. He did anything he could for anyone. He lived and breathed for his career, and he was so looking forward to getting back in the gym after lockdown and lined up another fight. He had everything to live for. He helped keep the young people on the straight and narrow and was a role model. Mr. Shepherd had a 6-2 win record in professional mixed martial arts, 5 by knockout. A spokesman for his promoter said Jay was our welterweight champion and he was a huge talent and great fun to be around. A big personality with a huge smile and infectious laugh. Inside the cage, he was destined for amazing things. A makeshift shrine of flowers and tributes were left overnight at the scene, spelling out the word nightmare with candles. A photo showed him proudly holding his championship belts and a t-shirt that had his name on it. A message said, "R.I.P. Jahreau, I can't believe this has happened to you on your 30th birthday, thinking of your family." A friend at the scene said his mother is devastated. She left the party because she was feeling unwell. They are a lovely family. He has 2 younger brothers. The party has been very friendly. He was happy. It was his birthday celebration. He's seen him prepping the barbecue and he was in great spirits. Scotland Yard has launched a murder investigation and said that a post-mortem will be held in due course. Shortly after Mr. Shepherd's death, a 26-year-old man presented himself at hospital with stab injuries sustained at the same party. He's expected to recover and they are not life-threatening. No arrests have been made yet, and the police said they can't imagine the grief the family must go through. On a recent post on social media by his brother and also fellow MMA fighter, Rico Biggs, he says, "You've got me messed up right now, bro. I can't even lie, I'm crying and laughing all at the same time. The memories we shared, the blood, sweat and tears and the dreams. It's Monday and we was going back to do double sessions this week. I don't know how you're always so optimistic, bro, but for some reason I feel like you would have made it happen because that was just you." He then says that your Facebook enemies miss you. They ain't got nobody to go at with anymore. You're officially the only fighter to retire undefeated in Facebook arguments. You always showed everyone the same amount of love from the jump until they gave you a reason to show them otherwise. You was everyone's friend, everyone's brother. There wasn't a loser you didn't try to befriend, even your arch nemesis. The only man brave enough to step in a cage with you twice. He said you was the first person in any situation to stand up for what you believed in, but most importantly, you stood up for your friends. As self-centered as you was, and I mean that in the best way possible, because you never stopped asking me how you was looking during sparring rounds, pads, sprints, or even asking me if you should go to barbers. Dumb question, right? You're bold, self-centered, but with the right intentions. You only wanted to know if you was doing better or getting better. With every spar and every pad session, with every sprint, you only aimed to change your life, and you were subjected to growing up in it. And then he quotes his brother as saying, "We come from the dirt, fam. We have nothing else but this. We have to fight for everything." So this is just devastating news, and there's no words to actually explain the pain that these 2 families must be going through right now. For the families of Nicole and also for the families of Jay Shepherd as well. So I really would appreciate it if you paid your respects in the comments. And I'll be back again very soon with some more news. Peace.
I don't think it's such an